Yeah, hey, Phil, we were just talking to Evan, obviously, and wanted to ask about his athleticism. I know there was the video over the summer of him doing the box jump. Is that something you see of him doing these kind of crazy, freakish athletic things for a guy his size?
Oh yeah, that's really big. You don't really see that too much happen from guys like that. And I just think, he showed the world that what he's capable of. You know, especially by him transitioning from a new position. So he's really, flexible and stuff like that.
We'll go over to Charlie Potter.
Hey, Phil. I know you guys have some practices left to go, but just how important is Saturday's scrimmage and getting ready for the season?
It's very important, especially for the D line. We kind of young and we got a lot to learn, especially with those younger guys just coming together and just forming as a team. And we can take this and just roll with it.
Tony Scalis, you can go ahead and mute yourself.
Yeah, Phil. What have you seen from Christian Barber? You mentioned those young guys. What have you seen from him during camp?
Over the 2 years that I've seen him, being here, he has really grown up over the last 2 years, and he's been a good leader for us as of now.
James Ogletree.
Hey, Phil, I wanted to ask you about the competition going on at center. Each of those three guys, it seems like Chris and Darian and Emil are all in the mix there. What's your assessment of that competition and what each of those three guys brings?
All those guys, they pretty good. We work with them every day, and I think they got a good challenge going on over there. But all those guys, they working real hard for the position. But I can't just say who it's for. That's up to coach to decide on that.
Mike Rodak, you go on mute yourself.
Yeah, Phil, just what impact has it had to have LeBron Ray back with you guys this year? Obviously missed a good portion of last season.
That's going to be real big for us. He's one of the leaders in the room, and we need that in the room right now. For him coming back, he's going to be a good help for us.
We'll go over to Tyler Waldrop.
Hey, what's been the biggest difference for you personally? I know it's a strange off season, but what's been the biggest difference for you personally this year compared to where you were at this point last year?
One of the biggest differences, I'd say, just more of stepping up, being a leader since all the older guys gone, and helping out LeBron Ray as, both of us being the older cats in the room, just stepping up and being a bigger leader for the younger guys.
We'll go back over to Michael Casagrande.
And speaking of one of the older guys, Josh McMillan's been around for forever, seems like. He finished up an engineering degree last year. What's that say about him that he was able to balance football and a degree as difficult as engineering?
I can just say, man, he's a strong cat, man. For him to come back the way he's doing, we need that in the backfield to make those calls, get us to get the D-line ready up front. And I can just say about him is that we're going to really need him this year to step up, continue doing what he's doing.
Over again to Charlie Potter.
Just what are some of the things that you worked on individually to get ready for this season, maybe in the off season or leading up to fall camp?
For me, the biggest thing was for me just getting better at pushing the pocket, working on my pass rush, and just staying lower and being more aggressive.
Unless there are any other questions, we'll finish up with James Ogletree.
Yeah, Evan was just asked about this as well, but something I've noticed with you is you have a lot of hustle plays. Like you'll go and run several yards downfield to go and make the tackle. Do you consider that like an important part of your game, and where does that come from?
I always been told that people love to see big guys get down the field, and you don't see that as much. And running is something I love to do, and it's just in my genes, I guess.